Hello everybody, my name is Sharp, and today we are looking at Reddit. This is actually one of my favorite Pokemon related subreddits. This is Pokemon Misprints. So if you guys have checked this out, let me know down below and let me know what some of your favorite misprints are that you found on here. Today we're going to be looking at the top of all time, but if you guys like this series, well, in the future we'll be looking at week by week. Coincidentally though, the top one on the list today is from 2 days ago. Look at that error. I mean, that is, and if you look here, it says Evolving Skies right there on it. That is a very unique error. And the crazy thing about some of these is, like, these go for some pretty insane dollar amounts. This is from 2 years ago. Some double prints. Okay, so these are pretty cool. These ones are something where, you know, you can see right here, there's clearly a Pokemon card printed alongside this energy card. That is quite sick. I would definitely run that in a deck. This is these are some interesting ones for sure. Okay, so this one, I don't know, just looking at this doesn't look like a misprint to me. I don't know, maybe right in here, maybe it is, but to me this kind of just looks sun faded. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does that look like a misprint, or does that just look like somebody left it in the car for way too long? Okay, so here's a good one, guys. I know I've seen this guy around on this subreddit before. He's kind of somewhat of a celebrity on here. Let's take a look at what he's got in the front page of his binder. So some interesting ones for sure. These are really cool to me. The ones where basically you don't see the top of the cards, and look at, it's almost like exactly identical across the board here as far as, like, you know, the leveling there on being able to see the next EX below it. Okay, now this Jirachi, that's something I have not pulled anything like. I've not gotten any miscuts. But some misprints I have gotten. A lot of the misprints I've gotten are more along the lines of like a roller going across the card, and maybe we'll see something like that in here, but I don't know, it's not the coolest card. Now that's cool right there, that Eevee. That almost looks intentional. I think if I pulled that card without knowing it, I probably would not have realized that that was a misprint. Now see, here's another interesting card, kind of like that energy card. Hey, maybe that was legit. Because that is very interesting. It's like the printer just gave up. That's crazy. It's crazy to see the printing process as well. It's like, you know, being able to tell how they actually printed these cards. Now that's kind of confusing. I guess that's a double print. That's a weird. Okay, so the other side of the card's just fine, but that's a little bit much. This one they just forgot to put the name on it. Oh, I see. That's not even not in an English card. I believe. What is that? A Spanish Crown Zenith box there? I think so. I saw a lot of mess ups with Crown Zenith involving, oh, that's funny, a bug printed in the card. But I saw a lot of Crown Zenith mess ups when that series came out, or that set came out, where they were actually putting Spanish cards in English, like tins and so boxes and so on. And so I thought that was pretty common from what I saw on Reddit. But hey, that's just, you know, that's Reddit. Now this is a miscut. I mean, check that Venusaur out, you guys. That is, wow. Imagine pulling that. Like, I feel like you go to do the pack trick on that, you would be able to tell something is off. Now this is cool. Rarely do you actually find the sister card of a miscut card. Because I've seen pretty often where there's two different cards joined together and obviously someone else has the other parts, or they got thrown away in quality. Oh my gosh, they've got more. What the heck? How do you even do this? That's insane. Now, this is one of those things where, like, you know, somebody that would have got this, like, let's say they ordered it online, would be so upset to get this thing, thinking that, you know, they got ripped off not getting a card. But then, you know, they got people like, I mean, you know, I would love this. I think that would be so cool to just have this. I would probably leave it sealed because I think it's cooler sealed. I don't know. Even not sealed, it'd be pretty cool to just put on a little card display. No way. That's pretty messed up. I feel like that wouldn't get out the door. Maybe this is coming from somebody that works in quality at the factory. As we know, some shady stuff goes on at the Pokemon card manufacturing facility. Check that out. It's a misaligned hollow. Once again, a lot of non-English cards. I mean, maybe that's something to say about the quality there. So talking on quality for this, I know like they say a lot of the times that the English cards are actually usually harder to get, like let's say like a PSA 10 or a Beckett 10 than what the Japanese cards are, just because Japanese cards are so much better in quality. Now that's a card right there. I guarantee this one would go for a lot of money. So that's the thing, is like if you have a misprint card of a card that's already really sought after, you just struck gold. Now that is a menacing looking Mewtwo there. I almost think I prefer that with the double print there. Oh, this is one, yeah, I'm glad this is on here. I saw this a lot. I saw quite a few of these boxes, Greninja V Union especially, but I saw some other ones as well that had this card that was just plopped right in there. I don't know if that's like a card for like placement or what it is. I'm sure if I read the comments on this, it would tell me, but I'll just let you guys educate me in the comments. That's a pretty cool double print on this one, since it's actually like flip-flop. Now, I wasn't gonna mention this one because we've already seen a bunch of these, and now granted, yes, it is cool, but I just wanted to point out that this person's spacebar is pretty gnarly. Here we go. I wanted to zoom in on it for you guys. So shout out to this person's spacebar. Okay, so we got a video. What's it gonna be? Ooh, that's cool. That is that's a pretty cool card there. I don't even know how that happens. I guess I just imagine, you know, they just print the whole back of the card in one sweep, but I guess I don't know much about, you know, the printing process. That's honestly pretty cool. Being able to see like it's a little cube. It's actually pretty nice that CGC actually is able to fit this thing in there and have spacers to actually hold that thing up. Ah, yes. The most misprinted Pokemon product out there. Flaming Hot Cheetos. Not a sponsor. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. So it's hard enough to get like an uncut sheet of cards where, you know, they didn't actually go through the cutting process. But look at this, guys. It's an uncut sheet of double printed cards. Check that out. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Oh, I'm jealous of that one. I would hang that right up on my wall. Okay, now this one, this is pretty sick. I'm especially a big fan of these hollows down here at the bottom. So I go and look at those. A little blurry now on screen, but hey, you get the point. Look at those, you guys. That is so cool. It looks like somebody wrote on that one. But yeah, check that out. You know, here's what I would be genuinely mad about, because, you know, nobody's really seeking out a card that's wrote on. Now, granted, somebody could have just wrote on this to be a troll on the internet, but yeah, no, that'd be pretty upsetting. And then I wanted to go down here and show you guys. Well, first up, this coin is it's slightly cursed, but this is an error that I have actually pulled before. I did a video, I'll throw it up on screen over here, where I did a bunch of packs that I bought off eBay, and I got a little scammed, but it was still kind of worth it. I don't know. You watch the video, let me know. But I got one of these crimp cards. Because I had a couple packs that were already opened, I got this one. I thought, seriously? You opened another pack, and I opened it up. It was like, oh, that's why. There was a card in the way of trying to crimp it. So, but yeah, I think this might be where I end the video at, guys, because eventually, you know, you get to see, you only can see so much of this. Now, that's kind of cool. Two packs in a sleeved booster there. But yeah, let me know what you think of this video, guys, and if there's any other Pokemon subreddits that you want me to take a look at, let me know. This is a good place to end it, I think. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Stay sharp.